Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Marta and I'm so happy to have you here. And today I am going to show you guys how I created this look right here using the new Anastasia and Alyssa Edwards eyeshadow palette. And well, you guys are gonna have to wait till the end to know what I think about this palette and how the eyeshadows worked. I do swatch them in the end and I'll also let you know if it's worth it or not. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this look first, and if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And this palette launches, hold on, in the US and UK on Anastasia's website on the 29th of May at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to get your hands on this palette, be ready on those days. So yeah. Oh, and also, I almost forgot to mention, but this is the PR box, and I believe they will sell these on their website. The mirror, let me show you guys a mirror. It's so cute. If I can take it out, hold on. So cute. I really love it, and it says Beast. And then we also have this big fan. Also, oh, my finger. So shiny and cute. Or once they have it on their website, I will link, or I will put the direct links to each of these products in the description box below. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, I also want to talk about this new primer that they have. I'm not too sure how much it is, but once I find out, I'll have it in the description box below. But this is the primer, and it's very light. But like Norvina said on her Instagram story, you need a light primer like this one if you're gonna use shades that are very pigmented and colorful, like vibrant and loose pigments, to get the real color of the eyeshadow. This will just give you the perfect canvas for any mattes and shimmers that are really pigmented and really bright. It's the first time I'm going to try this primer, so I'm just going to start off with a little bit. And she also said, I'm going to apply it with my finger. She also said that this will work really good on oily eyelids, and you can see my eyelids are just a little bit oily, and she said hers are very oily. So I'm very excited to try this out. Just gonna put it on my eyelid and blend it out towards my brow bone. And it says this one's long wearing, vegan, water resistant, and oil free. And I asked you guys on Instagram what colors you guys wanted me to try out first, and I got pretty much all of the shades, but the ones I got the most were the blue one, this shimmery one right here, the unicorn tribe, what other one, this purple one right here, and the pink one. So I don't know, let me think of what look I want to do. So I've already swatched all of these, as you can see, but before I go into this shade, this one's the first one I'm going to go into, I want to show you guys how pigmented it looks. And then when I swatch it, whew, that looks really good. So it looks really pigmented. It feels a bit dry, but let's see how it applies. Well, first I'm going to dip the brush in here so you guys can see there's no fallout, and I did get a lot of product on the brush. I'm going to apply this on my crease starting from the inner corner. Oh my god. That is so pigmented. Wow. Man, this primer really does bring out the true color. It looks exactly the way it is in the palette. Wow, okay. Whew. Just lightly gonna start blending it out on the edges. I'm actually gonna finish off, like keep applying it on my crease over here. Oh my god, it's so pigmented. And this primer doesn't feel like tacky, like really sticky. So I'm just gonna dust off any extra product on the brush, and I'm gonna start blending out the edges very lightly. See how this works. Okay, I'm seriously loving the pigmentation, and it's not that hard to blend out. It blends out pretty good. And this is with only dipping the brush into the shade 2 times. I only did this half and then the other half, and it did give me a lot of product. And then the fallout right here under my eyes, it's not a lot, it's just that little bit that you see right there. Okay, so far I am loving the shades, the formula, but let me go to the next eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna go into the blue Dream It. And look how pigmented that looks. I'm gonna dip the same brush into the eyeshadow, and there's no fallout at all, and I did get same amount of product. Oh wait, let me swatch it right here first. Oh my god. That looks so pigmented. I'm really excited. Okay. I am going to put this on the outer corner on my eyelid. Ooh-wee. Ooh, that's pigmented, and it does look exactly the same as it does in the palette. Oh god, I don't think I've ever been this excited and this happy with the palette. Alright, so I'm gonna slowly start blending it out into my eyelid, but I'm gonna go like this, like at an angle. I'm gonna blend it into the purple on my crease and bring it a little bit in right here, just on my crease. I just got a little bit more because I really want the blue to show, well, not a lot, but I want it to show a little bit right here in the purple. And for that one, I didn't get fallout at all under my eyes. Now I'm gonna go into the next eyeshadow. I'm gonna go into the pink one right here, and they all feel the same formula. They feel a bit dry, but they're working really good. I'm gonna swatch it right here. That looks, again, very pigmented. Ah! God, I just dropped my palette. Okay, it's all good. And I'm gonna use the Anastasia A14 brush. The little brush I've been using, this one is from a Rimmel eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna dip into the pink one, and there's no fallout. I also got a lot. It's a lot of product, oh my god. It looks really bright. I'm going to put this on my lower lash line. And this is, I don't even have the primer on my lower lash line, and it's still giving me a lot of the product. It still looks really pigmented. I'm just gonna add more on top of this, see if it's buildable. And it is. It looks a lot brighter. And like I said, they are very easy to blend out. And this one I did get a bit more fallout right here, but it's not bad at all. Okay, so I know I still have a little bit of the primer right here, but I want to clean up the eyelid on this part right here just a little bit. So I'm gonna grab the same primer with the Real Techniques brush. I'm just gonna grab a little bit and just create a cut crease right here. I feel like I always do the same look, like a cut crease like this, every time I try out a new eyeshadow palette, but it's the only, or not the only way, but I just really love this look, especially if I want to use a lot of colors, a lot of different shades. I just love doing this. So for that part, I want to put the white eyeshadow. So I'm gonna swatch it first. This one right here. That's not very pigmented. I don't know if they wanted it to be like a very light white or a pigmented white, but I mean, it doesn't look that pigmented, but let me see how it looks on my eyelid. I'm gonna use a flat brush, and this is what I get when I dip it into the palette. So I'm just going to apply it in tapping motions like this. Got a little bit more, and I'm applying it all over the primer. Okay, well, it's not bad. It's just not as pigmented, as white as I thought it was gonna be, but I mean, it looks pretty white on the eyelid now. And I dipped into the eyeshadow 3 times for this. And I just got a little bit of the blue one just so I can blend out the white eyeshadow, just to mix these two together and blend this part out a little bit better. I'm loving the look though. It looks really cute. Okay, I'm gonna do this really colorful since the yellow one was another one that was requested a lot. I'm gonna dip into this one. Let me swatch it first. I'm gonna use this finger. Okay, now this one looks pigmented. A bit patchy. Let's see how it applies. I mean, I feel like they didn't swatch perfect, but I mean, they apply perfect. So I'm gonna put this one on the inner corner for another pop of color. Cute. I normally apply a shimmery shade right here, but I wanted to use a yellow. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other eye, and then I'll be back to show you guys the rest of the swatches. So now I'm just going to swatch the rest, and I just realized right after I finished this other eye that I didn't use any of the shimmery eyeshadows, and there's only 3 in here, but if you guys want me to use any other eyeshadows in here, let me know in the comments below and I will do another look for you guys. But I want to swatch the rest of the eyeshadows. I'm going to do this one right here. I'm just going to swatch them all on the back of my hand. And this one's very light, but you can use this as a transition shade. And also this one over here, HOE. This one's also, it can be a good transition shade. And these two feel like they have a different formula. They feel a little bit creamy, not as dry as the other ones. And I believe she said HOE stands for House of Edwards, her dance company. Because there's this video on Anastasia's channel, I will link it down below. She talks a little bit about some of the shades, and I know Unicorn Tribe, that is their, or her dancers, I believe, her little family. Oh, and I didn't even swatch Unicorn Tribe. This one also feels a bit creamy. It looks pretty pigmented. And this dark purple one right here, BBDC, stands for Beyond Believe Dance Company. That's her dance company. That one's really pretty. And she started that company 16 years ago. I loved learning a little bit about her in that video. Next is going to be this Beyond shade. The shimmers do feel very, very creamy. There's that one right there. Super pigmented. Feels like velvety, creamy. So cute. DDC is this purple one. Or no, DDG. I'm not too sure what that one stands for. But it's this shimmery purple one right here. Also pretty pigmented. Then I'm gonna do Inspire. This very gorgeous gold shade. Ooh. Now I'm gonna do Back Rolls. I like the dark eyeshadows to be pretty pigmented. Not as pigmented as these other ones over here. And then the black one, this one is called Beast. Swatched really nice. And I believe that's all of them. Yeah, so those are all of the eyeshadows from the Alyssa Edwards eyeshadow palette. And I mean, you guys probably can already tell what I think about it. I loved it and I say it's worth it. It's $45, I believe, like any other eyeshadow palette that they have. $45, and yeah, I say it's worth it. This is if you want to create very colorful eyeshadows, obviously, because they're all pretty much very bright and colorful. It's just to add a pop of color, and it's a very, very gorgeous palette, and I give it a 10 out of 10. So don't forget to let me know in the comments below if you want me to create another look, like an everyday or another colorful look using other eyeshadows from here. Let me know in the comments below. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I do upload videos in English and in Spanish every week, so be a part of this little family. It'll mean the world to me. And thank you all so much for your love and your support. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!